So far, we have explored underwater, on the surface, underground, and even outer space. There's one terrain we have not explored yet. Up in the air, and that's where we'll find Tornado Man. Easily one of my favorite Robot Master designs of all time. And if you thought his design was cool, listen to this. Man, I love this track. This was the track that played during the first trailer that was released, and it is amazing. Easily my favorite track in the entire game. But let's go off on a different tangent. The main gimmick of Tornado Man involves these spinning platforms. If you are on top, you will jump up. If you are underneath, you will jump down. Be careful, as this can throw you off quite easily. It certainly did in my first playthrough. And of course, there are death spikes and bottomless pits. What Mega Man level wouldn't be complete without those? Oh, and lag. That always helps. Apparently, Tornado Man was initially designed to stave off storms. And yeah, I can definitely see that. Oh, that was close. Those enemies on balloons are called Balloon-boos. If you shoot their balloons, they will crash into you. So be very careful. But where Tornado Man is, storms are sure to follow. And check it out, we're in the middle of a snowstorm. The fact they added this is genius. It might only be an aesthetic change, but it's definitely a welcome one. I believe we have reached the checkpoint. And it's the return of Machine Gun Joe. Yay. I like this guy. No, I really don't. You know what? I'm tired of waiting. Let's just obliterate him with the laser trident. Hopefully, we'll have an opportunity to demonstrate the rush jet. The opportunity being right now. Let's just get rid of you first. The rush jet works exactly the same as it did from Mega Man 4 onwards. Nope, it still doesn't allow you to move in every other direction. And that still saddens me. Oh, speaking of mechanics brought over from previous games, the rain. If you remember, this rain mechanic appeared in Toadman's stage back in Mega Man 4. The rain will push you in whatever direction it is falling. So that means you have to hold down on the jump button if you want to reach the other platform. Oh, by the way, umbrellas are falling down on you. Or nombrellans, as the game labels them. Needless to say, the rain and the spinning platforms can make a deadly combination, so you have to be very, very careful. But the platform's hitboxes are actually more generous than you think they are. Ah, now the rain is traveling in the other direction. So now we're gonna get pushed forward. How many lives do we have? Okay, we've reached the maximum 9 lives, so grabbing that life is pointless. But if you do want to get it, use the rush coil. We do have to make our way across rather quickly, grabbing the screw along the way. And we've made it! Awesome! I'm sad to hear the end of this epic track, but we have a job to do. So equip the plug ball, head through the end gate, And here's Tornado Man. He's gonna summon some tornadoes from the ground, and sometimes he'll take off into the air. Be careful about jumping, because you could accidentally head into the death spikes, and that will not do. He always sends 5 tornadoes up from the ground, and sometimes he'll crash into you, so you need to be very careful. The downside of the plug ball is that it doesn't travel in the air. Gravity always pulls it down. Nevertheless, Tornado Man has been beaten. He may have been Tornado Man, but I'm the perfect storm. Speaking of which, we get his weapon, and what a useful weapon it is. You got a new weapon. The Tornado Blow. This baby summons cyclones that defeat all enemies on screen. Not only that, it can also be used to push platforms up in the air. Unfortunately, you only get 4 uses out of it, so use it wisely. We'll definitely use the Tornado Blow more once we get to Dr. Wily's castle. But for now, I think we're at a good stopping point. See you guys next time.